We had a lot of fun. We shot it real fast too.
Okay, so yo, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I appreciate you being here. Welcome to Ask the Artist. This
Very
is
interesting because a lot of people think I rap
well,
or sing. Well, I sing, but that's not pertaining to my life.
but just in regards to what you're saying is that a lot of people do see some kind of artistry within you. In one way or another, they just can't put. Some people, they're not close enough to put a finger on it. And so I feel like this is why this interview is so appropriate. Is because you're one of those people that it's kind of like Charlie Murphy. Like a lot of people knew Charlie Murphy, and then a lot of people didn't. You know what I mean? And then, or that dude who goes, "I'm rich, bitch," on Desiree,
yeah,
Donnell Rawlings.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people know, people don't. And that's the thing with you is that people in the industry, people who are in the game, know who you are. And then also a lot of the audience, for the most part, know who you are just because they participate in regards to the artist. But now I feel like it's imperative to let the rest know who you are. Just because you not only do you wear numerous hats, but it's very beneficial. A lot of the passions that you have, they're very beneficial to you, and they're very, very beneficial to the people around you. So I felt like it's only right to bring you to Ask the People, and you enlighten us, and we see where it goes.
Okay, sounds great.
Right on. Okay, so let's start from the top. The
I might close my eyes a lot so I can think and remember.
Is that how you do it?
I don't know. I just feeling like that today.
Like
but yeah.
The time the wheels turn?
I don't know. I might have to go into my memory bank.
Hey, whatever you have to do, you take your time at your leisure. Okay, so Dezz. I call you Dezz. D-E-Z.
D-E-Z-Z.
D-Z-Z. See? This whole time. See, I've been going D-E-Z.
Yeah, a lot of people do
I have to edit that in my contacts.
It's all good.
So, what is that your full name? Is that a abbreviation?
So, it is it's like a evolution, I would say, from MySpace.
Okay.
So my name, I just like the word Steez a lot. Like, I like seeing the word.
Right.
It's kind of like how Tyler the Creator feels about the word golf. He loves that word. I just love the word Steez. It makes me think of video games and like a style of like skateboarding.
Yeah.
And then it makes me think of like Gangstar, which I love video games. I love hip hop. So, and then it makes me think of like what the meaning is, the style and ease put together, and I just like the words, how they looked on paper. So, my name was Dezzgotsteez on MySpace, so I was just playing around with names. I did a little bit of coding on there and just like changed my stuff up all the time. And then I was like, I like that. So, when I started Twitter, when Twitter first started in like 2008, my name, I just had my name as Dezzgotsteez, same as MySpace, just to keep it easy. And then, you know how you kind of start living like your Twitter name?
Right.
It's kind of like one of them things. Like, people be like, who are you? I'm like, well, I'm Dezzgotsteez on Twitter. And now it's just like, I'm just Dezzgotsteez. So, it just stayed.
What's, number one, I dig it. And I feel every little bit that you just said, it's like, even when I see it, it's like a combination of numerous words. But then it's also a combination of like numerous feelings at the same time. So is it a real word? Like if I look up
slang.
Oh, it is. Okay, so it is a slang word. So there is no like particular English definition attached to that word.
It is on Urban Dictionary, but Webster change put slang in the dictionary all the time. So
and they do.
Yeah.
I think. What was the last one I saw that was on? I think Twerk. I think Twerk has been introduced.
Fleek is in there. I don't know if I'm going to tell you my middle name because it's interesting.
Oh, and you're not going to say it?
No, we're going to save that for when my true Hollywood story.
That's its own segment.
So my name is Desiree Yerby. I have my dad's last name, and my parents were divorced. I was named My name was almost Desiree instead of Desiree.
What?
Don't know why.
Is that a combination?
I don't know. I hope my parents weren't doing that many drugs in the 80s.
Well,
Or they just wake up and be like, I'm gonna name her Desiree. And then now I heard there's like mad people named Desiree. I'm glad I'm not a Desiree.
I've never even heard of Desiree.
I'm disgusted.
That's something different.
Well, the sound makes me want to vomit a little bit. I'm sorry if I was Desirees out there.
I was gonna say, like, shout out to all the Chez's out there.
My brain, like, that just doesn't sound cute in my brain.
Yeah,
anyway,
no, I can definitely agree.
I have one older sibling. I grew up on the east side. I'm from
How old's
the
your
east
sibling?
side. He's 3 years older than me.
Okay.
It's my brother, and that's all. It's just me and him and my mom and dad. We have pretty much perfect family.
You guys
visually.
You guys have always been in Oklahoma, Oklahoma City?
My grandma lived a block away from us on the east side, my mom's mom.
Yeah.
And then my dad's parents lived a block over from that.
Okay, so you were here when it was that time, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it was that time where it's like you can still play out in the streets.
The neighborhood was really great. We watched each other's kids.
No houses were rented. Everybody owned their houses.
Well, no, my parents never owned a house.
Okay.
Never.
Yeah.
I mean, there were mad people on the street that definitely owned their house.
Sure.
But we didn't, and our landlords, when I was a kid, were really great. Like, I grew up with not a lot, but our landlords, sometimes, you know, my parents didn't have money, they didn't have to pay. The landlord would still let them do their thing.
Wow.
Be a family. I don't know because we was black or what, but yeah.
Well, what race is your landlord?
Black.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well,
I guess somebody black owned the house, so yeah.
Well, that is, I mean, just like you're saying, you know, for people to be that understanding, I know they still exist, but yeah, it was definitely I like to say.
I asked my mom recently how much was rent back when I was a little kid on the east side, and she was like, I don't know, $300. I'm thinking that mind blowing.
For you now, how much is that? That same.
And it was. I'm telling you, it was a brick house, like cement walls.
Damn.
So like when we had tornadoes, which you know May 3rd was when I was a little kid.
Right.
My dad was like, nothing's happening to this
She
house.
wasn't going nowhere, baby.
If anything, the rest of the house is gonna be gone, and we gonna be right here. And I realized that a lot of houses on the east side were brick and cement walls.
Yeah, well, and they
said that a lot of white people lived on the east side before the black people moved over there too.
Yeah. Well, and even the houses, like the way they're built, or they do have their own style, right? Like the front porch thing.
Yeah, they all have that one little front porch, cement, stairs. It was never a wood stairs or never steel stairs. Yeah.
So what school did you go to?
I went to Christian Hills Elementary. I lived in North Highlands for like a little bit of my life that I could remember. So like maybe like 5, 6, 7 type of thing. Then we moved to the east side for the rest of it.
Okay.
I went to Christian Hills Elementary. I went to North Highlands before that for pre-K. It's a very black school. It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. You just said North Highlands.
I went to North Highlands first for like a couple of years when I was in pre-K.
Right.
But I also went first grade. I went to Christian Hills.
Now Christian Hills. Now tell me about that a little bit.
It's a very black school.
So, like when you say very black, was it like
the whole
in
school,
the heart of the hood?
The whole school, heart of the hood.
Right.
We got a Christmas play every year that was like a rap play.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
We had a whole school was a stump team. We did the cha-cha slide on the intercom. Our school song was I Believe I Can Fly.
Get out!
And before I Believe I Can Fly, it was Lean on Me by CeCe Winans and Whitney Houston.
Oh my goodness.
And then after that, like, I went there from 1st until 5th grade. Right when I turned 5th grade, we all ended up having our own school song.
I can't even imagine how a day would be there.
It was very black.